You've got a little money saved. You're thinking about your future. But here comes the question that could shape your entire financial destiny. Should I put it into stocks or real estate? You're not just choosing between assets, you're choosing between two philosophies of wealth. One rewards patience, the other rewards hustle. One grows quietly, the other can explode if managed right. So, which is your path? What if your answer today changes your lifestyle 10 years from now? And what if you're wrong? Would you even know until it's too late? Welcome to the crossroads of modern investing, where two powerful paths collide, and your mindset will determine the winner. This is Growth Mindset Success, where we don't deal in hype, we deal in clarity. And today, we're diving into one of the most important questions of your financial life. But don't click away, because the most valuable insight is hidden right in the middle. Ready to unlock it? Stocks, the digital jungle of compounding velocity. What if your phone could build wealth while you sleep? That's the stock market, fast, volatile, and full of opportunities that most people never see or never understand. But here's a question. What's more dangerous, the risk of losing money or the fear that keeps you from investing in the first place? Stocks are everywhere. With just $100, you can buy into Amazon, Apple, or the entire S&P 500. You're not just watching from the sidelines, you're inside the game. Are you ready for that kind of power and that kind of pressure? But remember, the stock market doesn't care about your emotions. It doesn't slow down when you panic. It doesn't cheer when you win. It just moves fast. And here's the twist. The greatest challenge isn't picking stocks. It's surviving your own fear. Can you stay in when the headlines scream sell? Real estate, the tangible empire of equity and control. Now imagine holding your wealth in your hands, walking through it, changing it, controlling it. That's real estate, slow, solid, and transformational. But here's a curveball. If you had to build your financial future brick by brick, would you have the patience to do it? Real estate is more than ownership, it's leverage, tax advantages, monthly income, and forced growth. But it's also phone calls at 2 a.m., repairs, negotiations, and stress. So ask yourself, are you ready to be the CEO of your investments, or do you prefer being the silent partner? Because real estate gives you control, but it demands responsibility. And if you underestimate that, the cost can be brutal. Still, for many, the trade-off is worth it. Would you rather own a small piece of a giant company or all of something that's 100% yours? Stocks test your psychology more than your wallet. Here's something few people tell you. Your greatest enemy in the stock market is your own brain. What would happen if your portfolio dropped 30% overnight? Would you stay the course or hit sell in a panic? Most beginners fail because they chase hype, listen to noise, and let fear or FOMO drive their decisions. But if you can resist that, if you can develop emotional strength, then you unlock something most people never do: true investing maturity. Can you love long-term gains more than short-term thrills? Can you be bored and still believe? Because investing success isn't flashy. It's quiet, consistent, and often invisible until suddenly it's not. If you're loving this breakdown so far, hit that like button to let us know this is the kind of smart content you want more of. And tell us in the comments, if you had $10,000 right now, would you go stocks, real estate, or both? Real estate rewards hustlers, but punishes the unprepared. Here's a question. If financial freedom came wrapped in hard work and dirty hands, would you still want it? Real estate is full of promise, but also full of problems. You'll face broken pipes, bad tenants, paperwork, and unexpected costs. Are you ready to be a problem solver? Or are you looking for passive income without the hustle? The upside: huge leverage. One smart loan, and you're controlling 6 figures worth of property. That's power. But here's a curiosity hook. What if your most profitable deal is the one you almost didn't take because it looked too risky? Real estate rewards grit, discipline, patience. It's not passive in the beginning, but it can give you a life most people only dream of. Stocks scale fast, but can't be touched or improved. Let's say you invest $5,000 in an index fund. That money works in silence 24/7 with zero help from you. No stress, no repairs, no calls, just compound growth over time. Sounds perfect, right? But pause. What if you love having control? What if watching your money grow isn't enough, and you want to build it with your own hands? Because here's the truth. With stocks, you're a passenger. You can't influence the direction, only your decision to stay or exit. Is that enough control for your personality, or does that make you feel powerless? Real estate lets you force appreciation, if you're smart. This is where real estate flips the game. You're not waiting, you're creating value. Could you turn a fixer-upper into a money machine? Could you transform a bad property into a great investment? That's called forced appreciation, and it's a weapon you can't use in the stock market. Raise the rent, renovate the kitchen, refinance, repeat. Every decision you make increases your control and your profit. So ask yourself, would you rather wait for gains or make them happen? This isn't passive, but it's powerful. And if you have the eye and the hustle, real estate can be your empire. Stocks can drop fast, but also recover fast. Imagine this. You wake up and the market's down 1,000 points. Panic is everywhere. Do you sell or do you see a sale? Because here's the paradox. What feels like loss in the moment is often a setup for future gain. The market can crash, but history shows it always climbs back. Not every stock survives, but smart strategies do. Do you have the vision to see past the fear and invest while others are running away? Volatility is the price of growth. The question is, are you willing to pay it? Real estate holds strong, but moves slowly. If stocks are a sprint, real estate is a marathon. It doesn't spike overnight. It doesn't crash on headlines. It moves at its own rhythm, and that can be a good thing. But here's the catch. What if your biggest opportunity shows up, but your money is stuck in bricks and walls? Real estate is slow. It's safe, but it's not liquid. Selling takes time. Exiting takes effort. Are you willing to trade speed for stability? And if the market shifts, how fast can you pivot? Real estate is your anchor. But every anchor, if mishandled, can also slow you down. So, which one is right for you? Ask yourself this. Do you want freedom from effort, or freedom through effort? Do you want speed or control, automation or ownership? Because this choice is deeper than numbers. It's about your identity as an investor. And maybe the wisest path. Don't choose just one. Build both. Use stocks for passive growth and real estate for strategic control. Because in the end, your strategy should reflect you, not the internet, not your friends, not some guru. You. If today's breakdown gave you clarity, give it a like, share your takeaway, and subscribe to Growth Mindset Success. This is about more than money. It's about becoming the kind of person who builds wealth on purpose. Because no matter what you invest in, stocks, real estate, or anything else, the most important investment is in yourself. Until next time, stay sharp, stay strategic, and keep building that mindset.